it's just, I've got hours of recordings of this stuff.
Lord. Okay. Well, I am literally coming in on this today.
I'm glad you, because I was going to send my parents down there since they got custody to make a report, because the Livingston office, they're useless. It's like, they don't care if your kid gets hurt. I got the supervisor looking at this bloody knot at my daughter, and she don't do nothing. She don't even make a report.
The bloody knot, is that on the head? Like
yeah, it's on the back of her head. Like, we went in there one day, and like Mallory, I mean, she's like me. She's like, I can make friends with a tree. And she's just happy, all smiling. She's just like me. And it's like she was just down and wouldn't speak one day. And my wife was holding her, and she was rubbing her head. And she said, oh my God, Eric, come over here and look. And she had this big, bloody, crusted knot on the back of her head. And that's when she had the handprints on her face. Well, we started looking at her teeth while she was talking. And like all her back teeth were chipped. Like somebody had slapped her in the face and her head hit something, but nobody knew nothing about it. She had marks on her face. The worker didn't know nothing. I mean, she just lied and lied. I mean, it was so hard for me and my wife to leave our little girl getting abused, but our hands were tied. We couldn't do nothing with her being in their custody. And so
that's the day that she has on the pink shirt with the red polka dot?
I believe so. It gets a right angle view of her face with the handprints.
With the handprint thing on the left cheek?
If you're looking at her, it would be left. If you're like standing behind her, yeah, it would be on the right.
Yeah, okay.
If you got an email address, I can email you these videos. I even have the stuff on my YouTube channel so I didn't lose it with these supervisors, and they did nothing. Every time some abuse would happen with her, they'd act like my child was retarded, or she wasn't advanced, or this or that, or like with her teeth. When she first went in there, and I've got all this recorded, the foster worker states that she had 2 cavities coming in there. I said, well, she had fine teeth. She never complained. Like the next week or the next week after that, all of a sudden, she needed 2 cavities filled, she needed 2 cavities filled and 8 crowns. My baby wasn't even 2. That's after the slap mark. How do you go from needing 2 fillings to then 2 fillings and 8 crowns?
Oh my God.
They just lied and lied and lied. And it's like, this has been the hardest thing. It's tore, like, it's killed, it's taken everything we've loved away from us. Our little girl is priority number 1. My business, I normally do $500,000 in business. I ain't even hit 100,000 because my name's went in the paper for this. My child's been ripped from us. We've had to leave our animals, our house, just everything we loved and been painted out to be this one. And they've hurt my child. And nobody would do nothing until we got this attorney involved. And then the DCFS attorneys kept fighting with her, fighting. It was like, I got pictures, I got videos. And nobody would do nothing. And then she got this forensic guy, which was the DCFS. It used to be the one from Louisiana. When he said that's a slap mark, oh, they started changing their tone. They just walked all over us. I'm sorry I get fired up about it when it is.
Because in here, let me see, Mallory, vision with Mallory Bronson 1 month ago in the Livingston DCS office. This is scheduled for every other Thursday. The right side of Mallory's face, slap mark on the side of her face.
No, that slap marker's from like May. That picture's from May.
This is what I want you to do, if you don't mind. With the pictures, if you could put in
a date?
Because like I said, I have 12 pictures right now, and I can tell that they were taken on different days.
Yeah, because of what she's wearing.
Because some are like screenshots.
Right.
Okay? Some are like screenshots, and some are actual
they're going to be at that office because we got the visitor every Thursday from 1 hour from 10 to 11.
From 10 to 11.
And they've treated us like trash. I mean, I've been in business, like, I think tomorrow makes 11 years I've been in business. And these people treated me like just scum, trash, living underneath a bridge when we're well known and well respected and have been in business this long because we have a good business. And we tried everything with these people to give them the evidence to prove that we wasn't guilty. There was the ex. They didn't turn in my evidence. The main thing here is that all the stuff they've done us, they let my daughter get hurt and wouldn't do nothing about it. And I can tell you can beat my ass every day. Don't hurt my little girl.
So that's